Welcome back to the Daily Eastern News Sports Lounge. I'm Dominic Renzetti, joined by Anthony Catezone and Aldo Soto. This week we'll be talking about the women's basketball team and their run in the WNIT tournament, which ended on Monday with a 62-54 loss to U of I. We had quite a bit of history happen this season. We had Takenya Nixon breaking the all-time career scoring record. What else do we have this year, Cats?
Senior guard Kelsey Wiss also broke the record for most three-pointers made in a career, and that happened well before the season was over, so she was able to get that out of the way. But like you said, Takenya Nixon broke the all-time career scoring record in the first-round win over Missouri with 27 points.
Now, let's go back a few weeks. When we first, not even weeks, months, when we first started the Takenya watch.
Yeah.
Aldo, did you think Takenya could break it? The record?
Well, when you first asked a couple of months ago, I, just like you, said no. And I gotta say, Takenya really impressed me. I mean, her run through the Ohio Valley Conference was incredible. And that game against Missouri, she put the team on her back. 27 points. The second half was all her. Just impressive.
Now, a run in WNIT, very impressive, of course. But, you know, they're losing 4-5 seniors next season. Do you think they're going to be able next season to maybe finally make the run to the OVC championship and maybe finally break through to the NCAA championship?
Well, I said before this year that this team I didn't think was the team to really get into that OVC championship game, and they weren't able to, but they did record the first win in postseason play in team history. So that was still a bit of an accomplishment. But with the amount of seniors that they're losing and the leadership that those seniors bring into Takenya Nixon and Mariah King, it's going to be an interesting offseason for Lee Buchanan and the Panthers, because they're going to need to do some work, definitely.
You know, I think some people might have even thought this would have been the down year, you know, with Lee Buchanan's first year calling the shots, but they proved a lot of people wrong. Although, do you think they might prove some people wrong next year too?
Well, like Anthony said, it's going to be very hard losing those seniors, but Lee Buchanan showed that he's been a coach before. He was an assistant here, and he won the OVC Coach of the Year. He's going to have a lot of work to do in the offseason, but I like his coaching style. They run up and down the floor. Their defense, you know, they do a good job, and it's going to take some recruiting this offseason to replace the seniors, but whenever you lose the school's leading scorer, it's always going to be hard.
Aldo, you're covering the baseball team this year, and they've just kind of started to get into conference play, right?
Yeah.
And they made a little bit of a run last year, right? Do you think this team can produce similar results this season?
Well, after a slow start when they started 3-14 and lost their first 5 OVC games, it was looking rough. But last week they went 3-1, including a series win at Illinois State. Now this weekend they have a series in Jacksonville State. It's kind of hard because they've had some major injuries, including losing their #1 starting pitcher, Troy Barton, and their leading hitter in Nathan Cepena. Now they've made some adjustments in the lineup, including Tyler Schweiger being the new leadoff man. But if any team can do it, it's this team. As we saw last year, they made a run after a slow start. And Coach Jim Schmidt said they're just looking to take the momentum they had last year into this year.
That's it for this week's episode of the Daily Eastern News Sports Lounge. For Anthony Catezone and Aldo Soto, I'm Dominic Renzetti. We'll see you next time.